So today we're going to solve rational equations, and I know it's solved because I have an equal sign between the two. And so today a rational equation is a fraction equal to a fraction. So this is a rational equation, and I'm going to solve this by cross multiplying. So I'm going to take the 9 times the x plus 1, and I'm going to set it equal to the 3 times the 4x plus 5. And once I do that, I'm going to distribute. And solve. I'm going to subtract the 9x. I'm going to subtract the 15. By 3. So my x equals -2. So again, I have a rational equation, so I'm going to cross multiply. So when I do that, I get 1 times 11x plus 8, and x times 2x plus 5. So when I distribute, I have 11x plus 8 equals, when I distribute, I have 2x squared plus 5x. Now, on the last equation, I just had x's. I didn't have any x squareds. But this time, I have an x squared. So to solve this, I have to move these to this side over here. So I'm going to subtract 11x and subtract 8. And these cancel out. And I get 2x squared minus 6x minus 8. So I'm going to go ahead and factor out a 2. And this will factor. So I get -4 and +1. And to get the answers then, I'm going to set this equal to 0 and this equal to 0. The 2, it doesn't have an x, so I'm not going to get a solution from that. But I'm going to set x minus 4 equal to 0 and x plus 1 equal to 0. So I get x equals 4 and x equals -1. So example 3. So I'm going to cross multiply. So when I distribute, I'm going to have 12x squared minus 48. And so when I combine like terms on this, I'm going to get 6x squared plus 6x minus 12. And then I have to do like in the last example. I have to move everything. I'm going to move to the biggest side of the x squared because I want a positive x squared. So I'm going to subtract 6x squared. So I get 6x squared. I'm going to subtract the 6x. There's nothing to subtract that with. I can't subtract it from the 48 because there's no x here. And then I'm going to add 12. So minus 48 plus 12 gives me minus 36. And then I'm going to factor a 6 out. And this will factor. So I get minus 3 and positive 2. And set this equal to 0. So I get 3 and negative 2. And I know at the bottom it says what can x not equal. We're going to talk about that on Monday when I'm back, okay? So for now we're not going to worry about that, but we'll talk about that on Monday. Okay, that's all the examples. I want you all to behave for the sub, and I hope you all don't miss me too much. Have a good weekend.